Jalen Hurts had 304 yards through the air in his first Super Bowl appearance. Hurts also had 70 rushing yards, 4 total touchdowns, and an expensive fumble. On the other side, Patrick Mahomes passed for 182 yards, 3 touchdowns, another 44 rushing yards, no turnovers, and he won Super Bowl MVP. Shannon, I'm a little bit afraid to let you two go at it on this one, but go ahead. Who had the better game, Patrick Mahomes or Jalen Hurts?
Why you do yourself like that?
What are you drinking, apple juice?
Don't worry about this over here.
What is
Hold on, I'm on my
You're
side.
drinking apple juice.
I'm on my side of the table.
I'm going to out you as an apple juice
This
drinker.
is a club shake. I got to get you a couple of these club shake glasses. Skip, I'm on my side of the table. I'm in my house. This is my side right here. As a matter of fact, this is where the line is right there. Don't look over here. Yeah.
All right.
Skip, why you do this? Why you do this to yourself? I remember a time not too long ago in a land not too far away.
Yeah.
The quarterback that won the game had the better game. That's what we always use the metric for Tom Brady. Now all of a sudden we like who had the better game. Since you want to do it like that, I'm gonna do it to you like this. Then Patrick Mahomes outplayed Jalen Hurts when it mattered the most. Did you know the Chiefs scored? They had the ball 4 times in the second half. They scored on every possession. In 94 career starts, that's the first time Patrick Mahomes had ever scored on every possession in the second half.
One came from the 5-yard line after a 65-yard punt return.
I know a team that had lost. The team was going in to beat your Cowboys. You remember the Detroit Lions? They had the ball first and goal on the 1-yard line. What happened? The Seattle Seahawks had the ball going in for the game-winning touchdown on the 2-yard line. What happened? So there is no guarantee that because the ball's on the 5-yard line, the team's going to go in and score.
No, but for an Andy Reid red zone offense, I think it's about as close to a guarantee as you can get.
No, with a Patrick Mahomes-led offense, second half, 13 of 14, 126 yards. And he did it on one leg.
I got it for 93 yards.
He had 126 total yards.
Okay.
You ain't going to count the scramble?
With the run.
Yeah, you ain't gonna, he did that, right?
Yep, he did that. Yeah, he ran 4 times for 33 yards. But the main one was the killer, the 26-yard.
Yeah, so on a bum ankle.
Yeah.
On a bum leg.
Yep.
You know the man was hobbled.
The green sea parted, and up the middle, he chugged.
Let me ask you a question. I'll bet your guy couldn't have got that far. 21 of 27, 182 yards, 3 touchdowns. He didn't commit a turnover. He wasn't sacked. Lion kept him clean. 6 incompletions. A 96.4 QBR out of 100. 100 is a perfect score. 0 to 100. 50 is average. He was 96.4.
He was.
No other quarterback has been within 6 points of that. Joe Flacco, 2012 against the 49ers, was 96.2. He did a 96.4.
His longest completion of the game was 22 total yards, a 22-yard completion. And his 2 second-half touchdown passes were walk-ins off busted coverages.
Yeah.
Right?
So now, let me ask you a question. How much does a touchdown count? So if the guy's D'd up, he makes a great catch, it counts 6 points, right? If he's wide open and busted coverage, it counts 6. So don't be trying to move. Every time you move the line back, I'm going to move it closer. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in football, and he answered every question that you had asked. Now, I need to see him do this. I need to see him do that. You shouldn't want to see him do anything else to your team.
So allow me to school you on why Jalen Hurts had the better game than Patrick Mahomes, on why Jalen Hurts should have been the first losing quarterback in Super Bowl history to be the Super Bowl MVP, because he had a way better game than Patrick Mahomes
did. He have better QBR?
He did not. But on degree of difficulty, I think you would agree, Kansas City's defense is better than Philadelphia's defense. So on degree of difficulty scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to put Jalen's at an 8, and I'm going to put Patrick's last night at a 3.
So you're basing it on just last night. So you're willing to say, based on the totality of work, all the way through the regular season and through the 2 playoff games, that the Chiefs defense has performed at a higher level than the Eagles? Are you willing to say that?
I am willing to say that because I told you the Eagles took advantage of Giants who overachieved all year, and it was at Philadelphia, and they took advantage of a San Francisco that lost its quarterback on the opening sequence.
Okay, what about the 17 regular season games?
Okay. All I know is at this point in the season, as Chris Jones said coming into this game, we have peaked. They were better last night than Philly's defense
Okay,
was.
say that, Skip, but don't say overall for a course of a year they hadn't been.
All right, so what did Jalen Hurts accomplish last night? I said he needed to convert 10 of 15 third downs, and he converted 11 of 18. He's a magician on third down.
Yes.
It's not as spectacular as Patrick because it doesn't look as spectacular. He doesn't throw left-handed. He doesn't throw it between his legs. He doesn't know.
Mahomes did none of that.
He plays conventional. In this game, because he was a little hobbled, he had to lock it down and focus and try to play clean, uncareless football.
Beat him at his own game. Scrambling.
Really?
Running.
Well, I don't know. He didn't outrush him because Jalen Hurts set the Super Bowl record with 70 rush yards for a quarterback.
But were they timely? See, when he needed a 26-yard run, when all the chips was pushed to the center of the table, who collected the chips, Skip?
Timely? The two response drives by Jalen Hurts last night were legendary because after he fumbles, he comes right back and goes 75 yards in 12 plays. And he said, give me the damn ball because I'm not going to fumble it again. And he ran with the ball for 14 and 28 and a 4-yard touchdown and made it 21-14, as we can see right here. Here's
Ooh, look at good. Look at that. Ooh, look at him run.
Look and run. He just said, give me the ball because I'm going to hang on to it this time. And he escapes, and here he goes again, all the way down to the 10-yard line, and then he bangs it home off tackle. This man can run with power, and it's underrated acceleration because it doesn't look that fast.
But
it's almost like a Derrick Henry of a quarterback.
Did Patrick Mahomes not answer the bell in the second
did.
half? He answered everything that was asked, and he responded to every call that the Eagles made.
All right, but when the Eagles fell behind 35-27, Jalen responded again, and he goes 75 yards in 8 plays. We have the deep ball to Devontae, who just, again, L'Jarius Sneed jumped this.
Yeah, he was overlapping. He was playing 2 by 1.
Right.
But you can't let ones go scot-free.
It's a 45-yarder to Devontae, and he just sort of threw it up here. Just make sure you catch this because you are so open, and Devontae got disoriented and ran out of bounds. But Jalen said, well, I got you. I'll just power this home. That thing is unstoppable. I've never seen anything like that. And then this is the 2-point try, and I thought he wasn't going to get home, and he willed himself into the end zone. That was all-time great Jalen Hurts. So he throws for 304 yards to 182 for Patrick.
Yeah.
He runs for 3 touchdowns and threw for another 45-yard touchdown. Nobody in the history of the game had ever had that combination of 3 rushing and 1 throwing touchdown.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's not to love about what he did because
I didn't love it.
He controlled the clock, 36 minutes to 24. I said you need to do 35 to 25, and he did that.
He did 36 to 24. And what did he have to show for it? Because Mahomes was great when he needed to be great. He needed to be great for the entire second half.
Yep.
And he was that.
Okay. And then if we could show the Quez drop one more time, this would put him at 350 yards passing because this comes with 6:19 left in the third quarter. And this would have been a touchdown instead of the field goal that they had to settle for. This is to Quez Watkins, the weak link of their receivers. It's a back foot throw that hits him right in the hands. If he can just hang on to the ball, they're going to be 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. And we're going to be having a different conversation because this is going to make it a 10-point Eagles lead.
You moved the goalpost within 1 year. I remember when Patrick Mahomes had a 21, what was the score? 21-10 at the half.
He did.
You say Patrick Mahomes has to hold that. Okay, now all of a sudden, Jalen Hurts has a 24-14 lead at the half. Jalen Hurts has to hold that.
Okay, well, that throw to Quez, that holds it. That's going to make it a 10-point lead. I don't think you can overcome that.
Skip, but he didn't hold it. Skip, we could go back.
Well, it's because Quez didn't hold it.
Skip, we can go back.
Was that not the only drop of the game? That's the only one I saw all night.
Skip, I know that was. But I mean, both teams did a great job of holding on to the football. But I'm saying, Skip, we can go back and play playoff game, Super Bowl game, and say, if he had did this, if he had done that. But we can't do that, Skip.
Okay.
Let's deal with what we know.
And finally, the key play of the second half for the Kansas City Chiefs was a punt return, the longest in Super Bowl history, 65 yards. Without that, I don't think you win, and you get it 1st and goal at the 5. Well, you can't give Patrick credit for that because
he cashed it.
This is a game breaker. He cashed it. I give you that on a busted coverage. He cashed it.
It wasn't no busted.
Well, it was. No, it was. They were both busted coverage. They're little flip passes for walk-in touchdowns. Okay, so I just demonstrated Jalen outplayed him. Start
didn't.
to finish, outplayed
No,
him.
they didn't.
You couldn't ask for much
He
more from
started better.
Jalen.
He didn't finish better.
He lost the handle on the football, and that was actually the turning point of the whole game. He tried to switch hands, and it wasn't stripped. He just lost the handle.
Tie ball game. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Yep.
Patrick Mahomes gets a field goal with 8 seconds left.
Yep.
Do something with that, Jalen.
Okay.
Now, I saw Patrick Mahomes go get in field goal range in 13 seconds.
Okay.
If he what you said he is.
Okay. What if the ref doesn't throw a ticky-tack flag on a hold that wasn't a hold?
What if Drake? Stop it. The man said he held it.
Okay, he said it because he just took the high road. And
Ain't,
took the
ain't no high
blame.
road.
Yeah.
At some point in time, Skip, come on over to the side. Give him Mahomes. I share Mahomes.
Yeah.
You want him to get on the bus with us?
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey,
he said no.
If Jalen Hurts had gotten the ball back with a minute and a half left, you would be choking on your whatever it is, your apple juice.
Have a good old time over here. I'm celebrating.
Yeah.
Did I
Well,
not
Skip,
win?
Yeah, I just
I
hope you don't
had
get drunk on air.
that-
That's what I hope.
Make for a fun show, that's
I'd be
for
like
sure.
Danny Don. Remember Danny Don on Monday nights? Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say
No,
it off.
it's
Must
just
watch
starting.
TV. Skip, I had time of possession circled after what you said on our special Sunday morning. And actually, this was the second largest time of possession in a losing
Jags,
effort
Buffalo.
in Super Bowl history.
Hey,
All
guess
right.
what?
That holding call,
told you.
gentlemen. What,
Mahomes
Shannon?
didn't need the ball much. He didn't need it. He didn't need it but like 23 minutes
All right.
to do damage to y'all.
We're going to leave this one here because we
y'all.
got to discuss
I'm
that
not a
holding
y'all.
call, gentlemen. It is the subject of so much controversy.
is.
Was it the right call or
Yep.
the wrong call?
Right.
Skip and Shannon, break it down. Up next.
call, y'all.